What if the night that broke Britney Spears wasn't an accident but a carefully laid trap? On September 9, 2007, the world watched her stumble through a performance that would haunt her career. But could the real story lie in a Las Vegas party hosted by Diddy? Comes just hours earlier. Now, in 2025, Diddy's federal trial is peeling back layers of music industry secrets, and Britney's name keeps surfacing, not as a witness, but as a shadow cast over a night that changed her life forever. From rumors of spiked drinks to whispers of hidden footage, this story is a maze of mystery, power, and betrayal. So, grab a seat, because we're diving deep into the facts, the speculation, and the questions that have fans on X buzzing like never before. This is bigger than you think, and it's only just beginning. Let's set the stage: the 2007 MTV Video Music Awards in Las Vegas. Britney Spears, the pop icon who defined a generation, was poised for a comeback. Her new single, Jimmy Moore, was a banger, and the world was ready to see her shine again. But when she hit the stage, something was wrong. Her dance moves were off, her gaze vacant, her energy gone. The media didn't hold back. Headlines screamed, "Meltdown. Disaster. Britney's done." Within weeks, her life spiraled into a conservatorship that stripped her freedom for 13 years. But what if that night wasn't just a bad performance? What if it was the result of something darker, set in motion the night before at a party thrown by Diddy himself? To understand, we need to rewind to September 8, 2007, at Pure nightclub. And what's coming out in Diddy's trial is making everyone rethink that moment. Picture Pure nightclub, Caesar's Palace, packed with A-listers, flashing lights, and pounding beats. It was Cassie Ventura's 21st birthday, and Diddy, the music mogul with a knack for spectacle, was the host. Cassie testified in the 2025 trial that Diddy personally invited Britney Spears and producer Dallas Austin, making it a night to remember. For Cassie, it marked a turning point in her relationship with Diddy, one that she now says turned controlling and abusive. But Britney's presence at that party has sparked a firestorm of speculation. Fans on X and tabloids like Radar Online claim she wasn't just there to celebrate. Some say she was handed a glass of champagne that left her disoriented, unsteady, barely able to stand. The competitor's transcript you shared paints a vivid picture. Britney, trusting the vibe, takes a sip, and soon the room spins, her thoughts blur, and her night goes dark. No court documents back this up, but the rumor mill is churning. Could that drink have been spiked to sabotage her VMA performance? It's a wild theory, but it's got people talking. And there's more to this night than meets the eye. That party wasn't just a celebration. It was a who's who of industry power players. According to Cassie's testimony, Diddy was in his element, commanding the room, making sure every detail was perfect. But whispers from online forums suggest Britney felt out of place. She'd been through a brutal year. Divorce from Kevin Federline. Custody battles, paparazzi hounding her every move. This was supposed to be a safe space, a chance to let loose before her big comeback. Yet, some claim she was surrounded by people with their own agendas. One name keeps popping up: Robin Greenhill, a TriStar Entertainment associate later named in Lil Rod's 2024 lawsuit against Diddy. Allegedly, she was there, quietly watching, maybe even guiding Britney to a VIP lounge where things took a turn. No evidence confirms Greenhill's presence, but the speculation ties her to a network that would soon control Britney's life. And that's where this story starts to get chilling. The fallout from the VMAs was swift and brutal. Britney's performance was mocked worldwide, with tabloids calling her unhinged, unfit, a fallen star. By January 2008, her father, Jamie Spears, and Lou Taylor, the head of TriStar Entertainment, stepped in, claiming she needed protection. Thus began the conservatorship, a legal cage that controlled her money, her career, even her personal choices for over a decade. In her 2021 court testimony, Britney called it abusive, saying she was forced to work, medicated against her will, and stripped of basic rights. She pointed fingers at Lou Taylor, accusing TriStar of siphoning millions from her estate. Now, here's where the rumors kick in. Some fans and outlets like Radar Online claim Lou Taylor's ties to Diddy go back to their days at Uptown Records in the 90s. Lil Rod's lawsuit even alleges Robin Greenhill handled payments for Diddy's so-called freak-offs, hinting at a financial web linking TriStar to his empire. Could this network have targeted Britney after that 2007 party? It's unproven, but the coincidence is hard to shake, and it's only the beginning. Now, let's talk about the juiciest rumor of all, the missing security footage from Pure nightclub. The competitor's transcript claims a whistleblower from TriStar saw a tape showing Britney stumbling after a drink, surrounded by men and led out of sight. Allegedly, this footage wasn't logged by hotel security but went straight to Diddy's team, stored as insurance, to prove Britney was unstable. Some ex-posts even call it part of a collection of insurance reels, tapes of artists at their most vulnerable, held by powerful figures to keep them in line. Sounds like a Hollywood thriller, right? But here's the reality check: no such footage has surfaced in court or credible reports from outlets like AP News or CNN. Still, the idea of a hidden tape has fans in a frenzy, speculating about what else might be locked away. Was it used to justify the conservatorship? Did it give TriStar leverage to control Britney? The questions are endless, and they're keeping viewers glued to this story. Life under the conservatorship was a nightmare for Britney. In 2021, she told a California court she was monitored 24/7. Her phone tapped, her home bugged, even her bedroom under surveillance. A former employee, Alex Vlasov, confirmed this, revealing TriStar and Blackbox Security set up mirrored iCloud accounts to track her every move, from text messages to Google searches. If she looked up her own name too often, her iPad was locked. Medications were forced on her, leaving her foggy, unable to think straight. She described staring at walls for hours, not because she was crazy, but because she was drugged. Now, with Diddy's trial exposing allegations of coercion and control, fans see parallels. Cassie Ventura testified about being trapped in Diddy's orbit, manipulated and silenced. Could Britney's conservatorship have been part of a similar playbook? No direct evidence ties Diddy to her legal cage, but the overlap. TriStar Robin Greenhill, that 2007 party, raises eyebrows. And there's more to this web than just Britney. Diddy's trial is a Pandora's box of celebrity scandals. Cassie's testimony detailed years of alleged abuse, from drug-fueled parties to physical violence. She mentioned Britney only once, tying her to that 2007 birthday bash, but it was enough to spark a fire. Then came Kid Cudi, who claimed Diddy torched his Porsche in a jealous rage over Cassie. Dawn Richard, from Diddy Dirty Money, said she saw Diddy assault Cassie at a restaurant. Each story paints a picture of a man who allegedly used power to dominate those around him. Other names have surfaced too: Usher, Justin Bieber, even Kanye West, hinting at a network of influence that stretched across music. Britney's brief mention in this chaos has fans asking, was she caught in the same trap? The trial, now in its third week as of May 28, 2025, keeps dropping bombshells, and the public is eating it up. But Britney's story stands out, not just for the drama, but for what it says about the industry as a whole. Enter the Free Britney movement, the fan-driven crusade that helped free her from the conservatorship in 2021. It started with whispers on social media, fans noticing Britney's cryptic Instagram posts and odd interviews. They dug into court filings, exposing TriStar's alleged financial mismanagement and Lou Taylor's role. By 2020, Free Britney was a global phenomenon, with protests outside courthouses and celebrities like Miley Cyrus shouting it out. When Britney finally spoke in court, she credited fans for giving her a voice. Now, with Diddy's trial, Free Britney is back, trending on X as fans connect the dots between her story and the allegations against him. Some claim the same tactics used to silence Britney, surveillance, control, public shaming, are echoed in Cassie's and others' testimonies. It's unproven, but it's got people talking, and it's keeping this story alive. The music industry itself is under a microscope now. Britney's conservatorship and Diddy's trial are just two pieces of a larger puzzle. Look at other scandals. Kesha's legal battle with Dr. Luke, Taylor Swift's fight for her masters, or Kanye West's rants about industry control. Each points to a system where talent is exploited, voices silenced, and power concentrated in a few hands. Rumors about Diddy's parties aren't new. Ex-posts have long whispered about freak-offs and secret tapes, with Britney's 2007 night just one example. The competitor's transcript even claims TriStar kept insurance reels of artists in compromising situations, a tactic to ensure compliance. No evidence confirms this, but it fits a pattern fans recognize: stars rise, stars fall, and someone's always pulling the strings. Britney's story, whether tied to Diddy or not, is a warning about what happens when power goes unchecked. Today, Britney Spears is a symbol of survival. Since the conservatorship ended in 2021, she's been rebuilding her life, posting freely on Instagram and speaking out about the abuse she endured. In her 2023 memoir, The Woman in Me, she detailed the conservatorship's toll, lost time with her kids, forced performances, and a stolen voice. She didn't mention Diddy, but her story resonates with the trial's themes of control and betrayal. Fans on X speculate she stayed quiet about 2007 because of fear, with some claiming Diddy's people warned her to stay silent. Again, no proof, but the buzz keeps growing. Britney's resilience shines through, though. She's not the broken star of 2007. She's a fighter who took on an empire and won. Her name in Diddy's trial, even as a footnote, reminds us how deep the industry's shadows go. So, where does this leave us? The 2007 VMA disaster wasn't just a bad night. It was a turning point that cost Britney her freedom. Was it a random flop, or was she set up by a network of power players, with Diddy's party as the starting line? The rumors of spiked drinks, hidden footage, and TriStar's ties to Diddy are tantalizing, but they're just that, rumors. Still, they point to a truth we can't ignore: the music industry thrives on control, and stars like Britney pay the price. As Diddy's trial unfolds, more secrets will spill, and Britney's name might surface again. What do you think? Was that night at Pure Nightclub a trap, or just a coincidence? Drop your theories in the comments, hit that subscribe button, and let's keep digging into the stories Hollywood wants buried. The truth is out there, and we're not stopping until we find it.